Alright guys, it's a new day. Got the bumper off and I went to Home Depot and I bought these. So these are aluminum rods and they're like the flat rods. And then I got two of the 3/4 and 48-inch, one of the 1.5 and then another 1.5, but this one is an angled one. So I'll show you guys how I'm going to design a bracket for the front bumper. I might need two of these, but we'll see if we could get away with just one. So I'll show you guys the design after I cut it up and kind of mock it up a little. That way you guys can kind of just see how it looks like, and then you could probably try it for yourself. But yep, gonna go ahead and try and make a bracket for this bumper. Okay, so this is what I got so far. I've just cut it like this, and then I'm gonna just weld this piece like this, and then once we're done I'll show you guys what else I'll do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and weld these on to this spot right here. Alright, so how I'm gonna weld it is actually with these. So these are these aluminum welding rods, and I'm gonna try to weld these seams together. So I had these for a while and I never got to try it, so I figured this would be a great time to try and weld these aluminum together and see how well these work. So I got my Benzomatic gas tank here. I have the top and I'm gonna set it up and I'll show you guys the whole process. So what does this mean? Oh. Alright, what's up guys? So you guys can see the welder wasn't working because I was having issues with my torch. It wasn't burning right and then it was freezing over, so I think it was leaking. So I just decided to bolt everything together and it's pretty strong. It's holding everything together. We might have to figure something else out here because it's a little bit short, so I might have to just add spacers at the bottom or do something else. And I could also brace it like a triangle like this to make this point a lot stronger too. And we have a lot of room to play with, so I'm gonna trim this off once I get it right and I start to drill the holes for the mounting points. And so you can see I re-drilled these, but I'm gonna slit them down or slot them down a little lower so that I have some room to kind of work with, adjustability to work with. But overall these look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's super strong, it's holding together, and it's mounted like the OEM mounts. So if you want to make this at home, you could just buy one of these. I know I bought two, but you only need one, and then buy actually two of these. These are the angled ones, and you probably just need two because I tried to weld it but it wasn't welding, and I think you could get away with two. This doesn't have to be exposed, it could still be covered like that and it'll still work because you could get to it from this side. And then you just need one of these long bars, and so it'll actually be cheaper, like maybe only $40 to make your own mounts too. So you guys can see how I did it. I didn't have to really measure anything. You just kind of eyeball everything and it'll work out. So I don't really have measurements to give you guys, but you can kind of see how it turns out here already, and just kind of look at the structure of how I did it. And you can make yours similar or make up a better design if you have that in mind. But overall I'm happy. Like I said, you could add another bar here, so maybe buy two of these wider ones, and you could add it to where it's already bolted here and kind of go up to this bolt and just drill a hole, and then you actually have a very strong mounting point. But I could pick up the bumper with just this, so it's pretty good. And this is just to kind of have your bumper on. We're not talking about any crash ratings or anything like that, but like a bash bar, but this is good enough just to get your bumper on and kind of have it mounted permanently. But yeah, so just gonna go ahead and drill these, and then we'll see if it fits on the bumper really nice, and I'll show you guys what I'll have to do. Alright, we finally got the holes drilled out, and you can see I still need to clean it up a little bit more, but they're enough now to where I have a lot of adjustability. And then I had to slit this out right here because it was getting in the way of this, so now I could slide freely back and forth right here. So you're gonna have to do that too, or just kind of work around that. And then did it to the same side. This side, however, I had to go sideways because it was already kind of where it was supposed to be, but it should still work. And just gotta clean it up a little bit more too. So it looks pretty good though. Just gotta clean it up, and maybe I could just go redo new ones later on, or just add it here. But like I said, it works pretty good and it actually looks decent. So gonna go ahead and try to put it on now, and then I'll show you guys once I put it on. Alright, the whole bumper is on, all nice and bolted with nuts and bolts, not zip ties. I bolted down the lip too, so it's super sturdy now, and it looks so good. Sorry, it's always getting dark when I record this car, and I promise I'll record in good lighting soon, but it looks so amazing with these wheels and this whole front on. Let's go ahead and put this hood down. But yeah, super happy. This whole front is pretty much mounted now, and it's mounted really good. Everything is on really tight. Do need to fix these corners first, but super sturdy, and it doesn't catch or anything. Opens real nice, nice and perfect. The body lines are super straight. You can see we sanded it here. But yeah, the whole front, this change was so fast. We did it within just a few days, and it looks so good. This whole car is coming together really nicely now, and the next step is just prep the whole car for paint. So we're gonna go back and paint it silver. So this car is just gonna be OEM silver again, or some type of silver, but for sure it's gonna be silver. These wheels, not really sure. I love them in gold, but not a big fan of the red. The red kind of stands out a little too much, but the gold really complements the silver. So we'll see if we do paint it or whatever, but these will be kind of hard to paint just because the painting is so weird. But yep, looks good. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the front end, and hope it helped you guys make some brackets if you need. Like I said, it's not the best design, but it helps you put your bumper on. So if you guys have better designs, go ahead and leave in the comments below how you did it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one later. Peace.